Dave Mustaine's journey with Metallica began in the early 80s, where his role as the lead guitarist was marked by incredible talent and troubled times. This was a period where the raw energy and pioneering spirit of the band were defining the thrash metal genre. Mustaine, with his distinctive guitar style and creative input, was a driving force in this early stage. However, the harmony of Metallica was distorted by the discord of Mustaine's heavy drinking. His escalating alcoholism started to sow seeds of tension within the band, creating a volatile atmosphere. Adding fuel to this fire was his strained relationship with the band's frontman, James Hetfield. Their clash of personalities and creative differences began to chisel a crack in the band's unity. Despite contributing to some early Metallica material, his time with the band was short-lived. The stage was set for a dramatic exit, setting the course for a new chapter in Mustaine's musical journey. April 11, 1983 marks a critical day. On this day, Dave Mustaine, then lead guitarist of Metallica, was abruptly dismissed from the band. The circumstances were harsh. Mustaine was woken up early in the morning and given the news. His bandmates had decided to part ways with him, citing his persistent struggles with alcoholism and his volatile behavior. The dismissal was not the end, but rather a twist in his journey. Mustaine was put on a one-way bus back to Los Angeles. This bus ride, spanning 4 days and nights, became a crucible for his thoughts and emotions. As he traveled across the country, Mustaine's mind was bustling with a whirlwind of anger, betrayal, and determination. His dismissal from Metallica had lit a fire within him. He was determined to channel his resentment into something greater, something that would eclipse Metallica. This journey wasn't just a physical one, it was the birthplace of his revenge-driven ambition. Inspired by a political postcard and fueled by a desire for vengeance, Mustaine conceived Megadeth. In the wake of his dismissal from Metallica, Mustaine found himself on a path of musical defiance. He was determined to create something faster, heavier, and more intense than anything Metallica had ever produced. Megadeth was born out of this burning ambition, a phoenix rising from the ashes of Mustaine's past. The name itself, taken from a political postcard that read, Megadeth, 1 million deaths by nuclear explosion, was a reflection of the raw, unfiltered energy that would come to define the band's sound. This was more than just a new project for Mustaine. It was a declaration of his unwavering resolve to outshine his former band. He aimed to push the boundaries of speed and complexity in heavy metal, setting the stage for a new era of thrash. Megadeth wasn't just a band, it was a statement. Mustaine faced early challenges, including forming the right lineup. The birth of Megadeth was not a seamless transition. The initial formation of the band was a revolving door of musicians, each bringing their own unique flavor, but not quite fitting the vision Mustaine had in mind. Among these temporary members was none other than Slayer's Kerry King. King's contribution, however brief, was significant and served as a catalyst, igniting the early performances of Megadeth with a raw, unfiltered energy. His presence in the lineup did not last long as he was committed to another rising titan of thrash, Slayer. In the midst of this musical carousel, Mustaine made a crucial decision. While the temptation to poach established musicians from other bands was certainly there, he chose a different path. He wanted to build Megadeth from the ground up, with individuals dedicated to this new project. However, Mustaine was clear about not wanting to poach band members, respecting King's dedication to Slayer. A pivotal moment came when Mustaine, after struggling to find the right vocalist, decided to step up to the mic himself. It wasn't a decision made lightly, as the role of a frontman comes with its own unique pressures and demands. Yet, Mustaine was fueled by a determination to see his vision for Megadeth come to life. He wasn't just looking for a voice, he was looking for a very specific sound, a sonic embodiment of the anger and drive that formed the backbone of Megadeth. His decision to take on the role of vocalist was a testament to his commitment to this vision. The music he envisioned for Megadeth was to be fast, pushing the tempo beyond what was considered conventional. It was to be angry, a raw, unfiltered expression of his experiences. And it was to be complex, a challenge to both the musicians and the listeners. His vision for Megadeth's music was specific, fast, angry, and complex, pushing the boundaries of mainstream metal. Mustaine's journey from Metallica to Megadeth is more than just a tale of band dynamics. It's a testament to the power of transformation through adversity. Cast out and left to his own devices, Mustaine harnessed his rage and disappointment, morphing it into the driving force behind Megadeth. His relentless pursuit of musical superiority reshaped the heavy metal landscape, pushing the genre into new, uncharted territories. Megadeth went on to become a legendary name in heavy metal, all rooted in a moment of profound change.